Alright, well, I wanted to shoot a real quick video. This is more a review of my experience with Handy.com. And this is not a service that I reached out to use. As a matter of fact, they actually reached out to me to connect me with a customer or a prospect. And whenever, and I'm going to call this guy out. He is a representative for Handy.com. His name is Dave Armstrong. About 3 weeks ago, maybe, he reached out to me and basically made it sound like it was one of his customers. Okay, and technically, yes, we can say it was a customer. However, he did not identify himself as someone working with Handy.com, that, hey, I have a lead that you may be interested. No, it was more like, I'm working with a customer. And let me tell you something. And first of all, I work with a lot of investors, so and real estate agents. So the way he approached it, it was more like it was one of his properties, and he was needing me to go in and give him an estimate of what it's going to do, what it was going to take to get this remodeling job done. And so the whole time I'm under the impression that this guy is either a landlord or an investor or whatever. Never did he even say that he was from Handy.com. So I'm like, right, whatever. I get those calls all the time. So and he sent me a text with his email and stuff. Didn't even really look at the email to even notice that it was a Handy.com rep. So I finally go out and I meet these customers that they're buying this house and they're wanting to get some remodeling work done. And when I get there, this is when I finally find out that this is not, the whole situation is not what I thought it was. So the homeowners told me that this was a gentleman that had connected with them, and that they were trying to look for a contractor to get the work done. And the first thing they told me, whenever I got there, I could tell on their face that they were not even excited about the experience that they had with Dave. Okay, they were like, "Oh, this guy is so pushy." And after I started asking them, I was like, then it hit me. So I pulled my phone out again and I looked at the text he sent me. I'm looking, and then that's when it registered to me, oh, this is Handy.com. And so I was like, okay, this makes more sense, because he's telling me that I need to give him the estimate so that way he can turn around and give it to you. So that tells me that he's probably looking to tack on his percentage or whatever it is on top of my estimate. None of that was made clear from the very beginning whenever I talked to Dave. So to me, that is deceitful. Okay, and that's deceitful not only to me but also to the customer, to the homeowner. So that, to me, done. I was like, what? And to top it off, the homeowners were like, I'd rather be dealing with you because this guy was pushing us to try to get this done, all this stuff and everything. And all that tells me that this guy is hungry to make some money off of this deal, which customer service wise, that is like a whole goose egg. Okay, so now, not only that, but I've been getting calls from this guy, text messages from this guy, and harassing me about it. I haven't even answered the phone because I mean yesterday, oh, my phone, I left my phone downstairs. Yesterday he called 7 times. I had 7 missed calls from him, let alone I have a business to run. I am dealing with customers. I don't have time to sit there and just pick up every phone call that comes through, especially when someone's calling me 7 times a day within 5 minutes. Then today I get another 6 calls within the same amount, like within a minute I get 6 calls from this guy. So, and then not only that, but this is the reason why I'm doing this video, because I'm getting ready to call his ass out right now. He sends a voicemail of a video that I did on my page, and I talk about contractors and how you have to be careful about the contractors that you work with, because there are a lot of contractors. And so he goes and records this whole video on the voicemail and then does some dubbing on it, and he's like over and over repeating a phrase on the end there, like contractors are a dime a dozen, contractors are a dime a dozen. He loops it over and over and over on my voicemail. So what unfortunately for Dave Armstrong is that I am not just your typical contractor. I actually am a digital marketer as well. I generate leads for other customers. I generate leads for other contractors. I have my own digital agency. I'm an SEO expert. I know how to get videos ranked on YouTube for keywords, which this video will be ranking for keywords such as, and I pulled up the keywords. Let me pull the keywords up so that way you can start looking, because you're going to keep handy.com, whoever your upper management is, y'all need to keep an eye out for this, okay? Is handy.com legitimate? Keyword number 1. Keyword number 2, handy.com reviews. Keyword number 3, www.handyman.com reviews. Keyword number 4, reviews of handyman.com. And then I got some other secondary keywords that I'm going to drive traffic to. Is handy.com good? Is handy.com legit? Is handy.com legitimate? And guess what? This video is going to get, I'm going to syndicate it to every video's distribution channel online, and it's going to be all over that. So guess what? Dave Armstrong, you will be called out on all over the internet. I guarantee it. So if you are seeing this and you're a contractor, a small business owner, and you're looking to use handy.com as a service for generating leads, you may want to think twice about it, because the experience that I've had so far with this guy, they're not too ethical. So handy.com, good luck.